What's up, guys? It's your boy Stevie the Black. That's STEVE the Black. I'm back and I'm here to give you my Eagles versus Vikings prediction video. Well, after that horrific, despicable, unbelievable, unrealization of a game on Sunday against the Redskins, we face an even bigger challenge when the Vikings come back. And just who is coming back with them? None other than Sam Bradford, where we traded him 8 days before the season started to the Vikings, got a couple picks from him, and the rest was history. We were tied with them to 3-0 to 3-0. We're thinking, oh man, it's going to be a battle of the undefeated. Who's going to lose first? And then we lost to the Lions, and you know the story. Is there a chance that we can win this game? On paper, not a chance. Not a chance we can win this game. None whatsoever. No confidence. But then you think of the realization. On their offensive side, they have 2 rookies, I believe. I'm not sure where. I can't remember off the top of my head. But if the Redskins proved anything, is you go after their weak spot. And our weak spot is the right side of the ball. But even worse, our center, who might not even play, and I think another offensive lineman who's hurt, that's just like, oh my God, bro, we just got problems left and right. So it's like, where can we go? How can we possibly win any more games? We might go 3-13. But hopefully everything works out. Everyone's fine. And if we do the same thing that the Redskins did to us, which is attack their weak spot, we can keep this a low-scoring game. Because we cannot allow Sam Bradford to come back to Philly, to the link, and drop 30 on us, and drop 25 on us, or whatever. We cannot allow that to happen. We know Sam Bradford. The other thing at the side of that coin is Sam Bradford knows us. He knows us. He's played with us. It's just like, bro, what in the world can we possibly do? How in the world? We're talking about one of the best defense in the league. The only undefeated team left. And again, I've said, would it surprise me if we won? No, because that's who we are. We're unorthodox. We lose 2 or 3 games straight and then out of nowhere beat some team. And we're just like, oh, where this team at? Huh? We need to win these next 2 games. Against the Vikings, unlikely. And against Dallas, very unlikely. Both teams on a roll. But I believe it can be done if we play with heart. If we play like we played for the first 3 weeks in the season against the Browns, against the Bears, and against the Steelers. Let me ask you a question. What was more shocking to you? And let me know in the comment section down below. What was more shocking to you? The Steelers game where we dropped 34 on them and it was 34-3? Or the game against the or the Dallas Cowboys beating the Packers in Lambeau Field and dropping 30 on them? What was more impressive to you? Because to me, beating a 2-time Super Bowl champion is more impressive than beating a 1-time Super Bowl champion. Albeit, yes, I understand. Aaron Rodgers has his problems with what we don't know. Maybe it's just that season where he's just gonna play bad. But then people obviously say, "Oh, you beat Pittsburgh by a fluke. They didn't have Le'Veon Bell." First of all, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't D'Angelo Williams running over defenses left and right? Wasn't people saying there was no way Philly was going to stop D'Angelo Williams and shut him down? Wasn't there no way that the Philadelphia Eagles were going to stop Antonio Brown? Wasn't that the case? And yet we still beat them 34-3? Wasn't that the case? Because I believe it was. I believe those were the things that people said. And we shut them up. Yes, I admit it. We celebrated too fast. We're like, bro, we don't know who this team is, but we love it. Now we got this team back, and we don't know who they are, and we hate them. But still love them. It's confusing. We don't know who this team is. I don't know if they're the 34-3 Eagles or if they're the 27-20 Eagles who against the Steelers. I don't know. I think we're somewhere in the middle. Again, Carson Wentz is the future. Carson Wentz is the best thing that happened to us. And I think if you put the right people around him, the right pieces, the right puzzle pieces with him, we can have a great team. We can't be so inconsistent. I don't agree with putting Big V back in there, especially against this defense. But really, I think we need to go out and get a free agent or trade or something and get someone to take his spot because he's not ready. But then again, I understand that with the more you practice and the more you play, the more better you get. It's just, I understand it's a rebuilding year. But if you can still salvage some of the season and still make something of it, why risk that chance? Why not allow yourself the opportunity to win the division? Because technically speaking, we're only one game. We've only lost one more game than the Dallas Cowboys, but they're 2 games ahead and they're on a bye. So if we beat Minnesota, we're 4-2 heading into the division game against Dallas. Then we always somehow beat Dallas in Dallas for like 2 or 3 years straight. I think we can do that. Even last year was a bad season and we still ended up beating them, and it was a close game, 33-27. Go look it up on YouTube because I've seen it. And it just brought back some great memories. But even still, Dak Prescott scares me. I'm going to flat out say it. As an Eagles fan, he scares me because of how good he is. It just boggles the mind. Why couldn't the Broncos take him? Why couldn't this team take him? Why? It had to be the Dallas Cowboys. Like, it just had to be the Dallas Cowboys. If they did not have him, they'd have Mark Sanchez as their quarterback. And I can tell you right now, they would have lost 2 of those games. They would probably most likely be 4-2. I can see that happening. I don't even know if he would have beat Eli, but he has done it before. Remember that. He has done it before. He might have beaten Eli. Let's just say. No, we won't need to get into that. But I am scared of Dak Prescott. And if you heard the news earlier, read it somewhere, Dak Prescott's going to be starting against the Eagles on week 8. It's going to be rookie versus rookie. Carson versus Dak. The very first of many battles. Who will win? Who will win? Right now, you'd say my money's on Dak. Me as an Eagles fan, I'm going with Carson all the way. But right now, I'm scared because Dak is balling. He's great. Carson, he's still great. It's just he doesn't have any help, and the offensive line is breaking down. And it's just, I don't know. What are we gonna do? It's just, I can't give you a score. But if I can tell you this: if we play the way we played Pittsburgh, if we play the way we played the Bears, if we play the way we played against the Browns, albeit the Browns and the Bears, if we play the way we played against them, if we show a little bit more heart, if we do what Jordan Matthews says and be consistent throughout the entire game and not just be pumped and hyped up for the second half, but if we can do that throughout the entire game like we did against Pittsburgh, then I believe we have a shot. Like I said, any team on any day can beat a team. Buffalo beat New England. Does that mean they're better than New England? No. And when New England comes to Buffalo, Tom Brady's going to murder them. But a win is a win. So I ask you, do you think we have a shot? Me, again, I can't give you a score. I'm praying it's a low-scoring game, maybe somewhere around the lines of 17-14. Because really, if you think about it, even though Aaron Rodgers is playing bad, that game against Aaron Rodgers was still close. It was still like 17-14. So easily, Aaron Rodgers could have got the team down the field and scored a field goal, and they would have won the game, and they wouldn't be undefeated. But if we can do that, if we can contain Sam Bradford in that offense, which isn't a very explosive offense, they're relying on their defense, which we should be doing, but our defense can't get off the field. If we can take out Bradford enough and Kit Wentz on the field, I'm telling you, we have a shot. Then we build momentum going into Dallas 4-2 against Dallas. And if we play the same way we played the Vikings, if we play the same way we played against Pittsburgh, we have a shot to not only shut down Zeke, but we have a shot to shut down Dallas and Dak. I'm telling you now, if Dak wins, he solidifies himself as Rookie of the Year, because at that point, I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. But if Carson can win, and the Eagles can win, then I'm telling you, we have a shot of not only winning this division, because they would have lost their second game, and we'd be 5-2, and we'd be tied with them. Maybe even the Redskins too, because I think they got the Lions this week, and I think they can win that game. So they'll be 5-2. I don't know who they face the next week though. Hopefully it's a tough team. Maybe Arizona, because I think I saw Arizona on their schedule. But if we can do that, if we can just somehow still salvage the season and make it to 10-6, I wouldn't be happy with 8-8, but I'd be content with it. If we can somehow do that, I'd be happy. Consistency, guys. We need consistency. We need heart. So that's my prediction for the Eagles versus the Vikings preview. Let me know who you think is going to win the game. And if you have a score prediction, let me know down below. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and tell the world. Again, I'm still getting more views on my Eagles versus Redskins post-game review. And I love it. Those of you who are watching, thank you. Spread the word. Get it out. Let everyone know that this new and upcoming YouTuber is here. And not only does he talk about Eagles football, but he talks about the WWE. His love for that, for both, really. Spread it out. Let the world know. And if you're not down with that, I've got 3 words for you. Fly, Eagles, fly. Sorry.